Hello, my name is Jamal Hogan, and today I will be presenting about 1982's The Thing. So, The Thing was directed by John Carpenter, and John Carpenter, he attended Western Kentucky University before eventually going to USC School of Cinema, so he did attend film school. He is an independent filmmaker who is probably best known for directing the horror classic Halloween in 1978. At the time Halloween was released, it was the most profitable independent film ever, grossing $255.6 million. The Thing was very successful as well, grossing around $61.2 million, and that is good enough for fourth most financially successful film created by John Carpenter. A fun fact about John Carpenter that I also found while I was researching is that he is in a band that has actually released a few songs. So the lead actor in The Thing is Kurt Russell. And Kurt Russell is from Massachusetts, and he started his acting career at a very young age as a child actor in a few Disney movies. He has often acted in movies directed by John Carpenter, and one of those includes Escape from New York, and then the sequel, Escape from LA. He's best known for his roles in movies like Escape from New York and also 2004's Miracle, which was about the U.S. Olympic hockey team that beat the USSR Olympic hockey team. And then while The Thing is a successful role for Kurt Russell, it's far from his most recognizable. He's still a pretty wanted actor, and recently he appeared in the Marvel movie Guardians of the Galaxy 2 to show evidence of that. One of the other main actors in The Thing is Keith David. David has won 3 Emmys, so he's had some success as an actor. He's probably best known for his roles as a voice actor in the Disney movie Princess and the Frog from 2009. He has also been cast in many TV shows over time. This includes shows like NCIS, MacGyver, Fresh Off the Boat, and Community. So he's done a lot of comedy roles as well. The Thing, however, is probably one of his most acclaimed live action roles. And Keith David did work with John Carpenter again a few years later in the movie They Live. Another fun fact, or something that proves that Keith David is still a relevant actor today, is recently he co-starred with the late Chadwick Boseman in the movie 21 Bridges. The third actor I chose to talk about is Wilford Brimley. Brimley got his acting start as an extra in Western films. He is best known for his roles in the movie The Natural, and then the movie Cocoon. Brimley is also, like Carpenter, a talented musician who's released multiple albums. And The Thing is one of the biggest movies he appeared in. So the production. The Thing had a budget of $15 million. It took a long time for the project to take hold, however, as John Carpenter was not the original choice of director, but after Universal decided to go a different way, John Carpenter came on to direct the movie. But even in the early phases of John Carpenter being a director, he was hesitant to take it, and there were a few times that he thought the movie wouldn't be successful, or one time he even stepped away because he thought another movie he was more passionate about would enter production. Eventually he did obviously direct the movie though, and filming began in Alaska and then moved into a climate controlled room in Los Angeles at Universal Studios over the course, and filming took over the course of 12 weeks. So a few interesting facts about production is the set in Alaska was built in the summer during the warmer months, and then they had to wait until the snow came until they could actually film there, which is interesting and definitely elongated the filming process. And then a really interesting fact I found while I was doing some research is that during filming, the day before filming, Keith David actually broke his hand, and he tried to show up in film, but Carpenter actually sent him to the hospital to get it fixed. So then he wore a black glove over his hand. But then if you watch the movie, the first half of the film, you don't see Keith David's left hand at all. And you don't see it until the second half, once it had been healed and he didn't have to wear the glove anymore. So I thought that was something that was interesting, an interesting hurdle they overcame in the production process. So the legacy of The Thing, at the time of its release, The Thing was moderately successful at the box office and received mixed reviews. The Thing is actually a remake of The Thing from Another World, that was directed by Christian Nyby in 1951, but they don't share a lot of similarities, the two films. Today, The Thing has gained a cult following, and it even has its own pretty interactive fan website that gives you a lot of information on the film that I used quite a bit. And then not that long ago, in 2011, a prequel to The Thing was released, and that was directed by Matthias Van Helning Jr. Hopefully I didn't butcher that too much, but yeah. And then The Thing, 1982's The Thing, did not win any major awards. So my interpretation of The Thing, there are a few questions that I think the movie was trying to address and talk about, and here are those questions and what I think about them. So one is, how do you know if you can trust someone? So the whole premise of the movie is these aliens that they find can imitate humans perfectly. And so throughout the movie, they don't know which one of them are humans and which ones are aliens that are actually in disguise. So trust was a big part of the movie, how each person knew if they could trust someone, if they're acting differently or something like that. So I think that was an interesting theme the movie touched on. Another one I picked up on was how quickly people will turn on each other in moments of chaos, because some of the the characters in the film were very quick to turn on their supposed friends because they were concerned about them being aliens, while others were a lot more trustful. And it kind of shows how different personalities can show themselves in chaotic situations like the one the characters were in the movie. Another theme I found was, how do different people handle stressful situations? And this kind of goes back to the other one, but all the characters have different personalities that are pretty obvious throughout the film. And it was interesting to see how they coped with the problem they were at. So, for instance, Wilford Brimley's character was a doctor, and he was very quick to, once he understood how serious the alien was, or how dangerous the alien could be, he was very quick to prevent anyone from leaving the station they were at, which other characters were pretty upset about and didn't understand. So you can kind of see how different characters, the way people think and their personalities, can affect the specific actions they would take to combat this alien problem or any chaotic situation. And then the big theme, I think, of the whole movie was what it is specifically that makes us human. So the aliens, the whole idea is that they can perfectly imitate humans. But the whole premise of the movie is that actually true? Like, what about us is so unique that it can't be imitated by an alien? You know what I mean? So creating a definition of what is human, that makes us, what is it that makes us different from other species and makes us impossible to perfectly imitate. So I think that was really interesting to think about. There wasn't obviously a solid answer in the movie, since that's quite a deep question, but I think that was an interesting theme that I picked up on from the movie. So yeah, here are my sources, and I hope you enjoyed my interpretation of the movie The Thing.